Alrighty, so it is Tuesday. Tuesday has been, fans blowing things around. Yeah, Tuesday was not bad. Yeah, so I did wind up going to work for a little bit today, which was nice. And I think I'm gonna use this mild liner. It is brown. It's brown. So I did go into work today. Let's see. Which is nice. I do love work, even though they're getting rid of me. And I managed to not bring in all of my other pins, so I'll be right back. Okay, cool. So I managed to try and start a video without getting my bag that has all of my pins. This is a Happy Planner bag. I got it specifically because it's got these cutesy little bees. And then here is my Hongdian in 8. And I think that's the only pin that I was really needing. Yeah. So I don't really have a whole lot to put for work. I came home after work because, well, there was nothing to do. So we're winding down, and we are winding down very quickly at work to the point where we're shutting down our office actively, our offices, because there were 4 of us on post. So now there's only 2 because naturally, you know, you want to go find another job after you get told, hey, your job's not going to be here anymore. And so naturally, the other athletic trainers who were more mobile got up and got out while they could. So, which is good for them. And so now the 2 of us who are still here, we are kind of bouncing between going on leave because we have a bunch of use or lose, and helping shut down the place. So it's works wild. This is a washi tape sticker that says long to-do list, and it's from the Coffee Monsters Co. So when I got home, me and my husband had a lot to do on our to-do list. As I mentioned, Thursday, his family's supposed to come in, but actually it's only going to be his sisters that come in on Thursday, and then his parents are going to come in on Friday. This is a little difficult for me to write on, so let me just bloop. So today when I got home, Kelvin mowed, which was phenomenal, and then I weed-eated. I also worked on the outdoor hangout space because it was awful. And that sounds like we're a lot fancier than we are. The outdoor space is just like the area where we sit by the garden. But I worked on that. And I got that mostly done. There's a few things, but it's at the point where we're picking battles. Then we came in, Kelv cleaned the kitchen, and I tidied the laundry, which again sounds like I did more than I actually did. I literally just collected laundry that was behind the, the dryer and stuff like that. Stuff that you don't think to do until people come over and you're like, ooh, maybe I should do that. Maybe this is a good time. And then I did dust. So that's what we did. What I personally like to do is, obviously I've got this list, but I've got a whole other list of things where I actually break it down, and it's like anything from things that take 2 seconds to do to things that take hours to do, and we just pick our battle for the day is what we've been doing. Afterwards, we did shower because we needed it. And then I took a fat nap. And I think I want to pull in pink. That was also something that we did last night. Is we rearranged, and I don't think I like that up there. But we actually got Kelv's new desk in. And it's one of those, it's like mine. It's one of those that you press a button and it just goes to a standing desk. And so after I got off last night, we actually worked on getting the desk put together, and it was a lot of fun. I know that some people are like, ugh, putting a desk together with my spouse sounds not like it would be good. But luckily we actually have quite a bit of fun when we do projects together, so we did do that. And that took like, I don't know, that took us like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hour, probably more on the 2 to 2.5 hour. And I'm just gonna write together. There we go. Oh, wait, need to cross that out. Okay. And then over here, after we got done with all of this, I did cook us some, like, lunch, but we don't have to put such menial things on there. The more important thing is that I took a fat nap. And then I'm also, later this evening, so we were going to have, like, Bible study today, but honestly, life is lifing for everybody in our study. And so, we had to cancel again. Let's see, which one of these do I want? No, I think I want to go for the red. Maybe I'll regret it. Sorry if you hear Kelv shifting. I am going to go for a walk. It's going to be like 6:30 time frame. But I'm going for a walk with my friend Mary. So that'll be fun. I don't have any like walking workout emojis. I guess that's something I need to add to a list somewhere. Because like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel wrong putting a running because it's really not that serious. It's a walk. We're going on a walk. But we also didn't really do upper. I guess I will go with these running emojis. That's definitely something I will need to rectify, I feel. And let's go with this blue one. These are Coffee Monsters Co. running emojis. I got them when I was running. Maybe last year, I don't know. But we'll do that. And, oh, and, duh, we're right in here, and I am, where is that one? Ah, here we go. I am also videoing. There we go. Okay, cool. All present and accounted for. I almost want to put a dot there, but I won't. Okay. Ooh, that was a weird F. But we're gonna go for it. And just leave it. And then I wonder if I should write with this ink here? Yeah, why not? There we go. Walk with Mary. And that is really all I have planned for the rest of today. I'll probably come home and like maybe knit or something. I do have work again tomorrow. Yay. It feels really weird having to be like, yeah, I have it again, and I actually have to work. But that's where we're at, and yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, so I'll probably stay up a little bit later tonight, but I don't know what I will do. So I'm going to leave y'all off here, and I will see you on Wednesday. Alrighty, so today is Wednesday. I am going to put down, it's Wednesday evening, so I'm going to put down what I did for the day, but I'm also going to do some future planning, because starting the later half of tomorrow, my husband's sisters are actually coming in, and so I really don't know what time I will have to actually plan through the rest of the week. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put down at least what I know, so that if I need to in the video after, you know, doing my planning for today, I can. But if I can get back in and be more specific on these days, then I'm going to do that too. But anyway, you may not care, but I told you anyway. All right, so today was a good day at work. Well, good-ish. So I actually had stuff to do, which was phenomenal. And I'm definitely one of those people, like, I don't like not having stuff to do, if that makes sense. So, I was super stoked. Had to go to the little update, and then I also met with some of the incoming staff that won't be doing what I was doing. Like, they're just not replacing us. But you know, got to let them see, like, kind of the layout, I guess. So that was nice. What else? I came home today, like, health-wise hasn't been my favorite personally. So I was definitely a bit of a lazy bum, and I took a nap. Yeah, I took a nap. So here it is. I wonder if I still have some of those. Yes, I've got one. It's my last one. Oh no. My last nap sticker from Brienne Nicole Designs. So I'm gonna put that in because I took a very quite a long nap. It was pretty solid. So I would say I got home here. And we're just gonna block that out like that. And I'm gonna put here. But yeah, I hope everybody's Wednesday is going well. I know you probably won't be seeing this until it comes out on Sunday, but hopefully your Wednesday was good anyway. Like I said, mine was pretty good work-wise because I had stuff to do, but definitely not feeling my best. So as far as, you know, physically. After nap time, I actually got up and I hung out in the studio with Kel for a little bit, but then, because we do have company coming, I did actually take the green machine and I cleaned the entire couch. Yesterday we did dusting and stuff like that, but today was, I was actually very blessed. And my husband, I got home and he had already cleaned pretty much all of the house, to where all I had to do was do the little Bissell today, which was nice. I'm using this Tombow 228 because I think we can afford a little bit of green, it looks like. But the Bissell only took me maybe 30 to 45 minutes. It wasn't bad at all. This little sticker, I believe, came from a kit from Planner Kate. It was several years ago. So, or not several, like maybe 2 years ago that I got it. So I can't be more specific than that, but I did do that. And I guess I'll do black twice in a row. I try to, I don't know if y'all notice, but I try to do, like, if I write in red for something, then I want to write in black, and then red, and then black. I'm not always perfect, obviously, but I do my best. And I'm just gonna put clean. And that looks horrible, but we're gonna run with it. I am going to move this sticker. I am horrible at judging distance, or I guess it's spatial awareness. I'm just horrible at it. But I did clean, and then I did a little bit of knitting. So, and I also, since I'm not feeling amazing, I just made like a little smoothie. I keep frozen fruit in the freezer so that when I feel like a smoothie, I just get a smoothie. So that's what I did. Oh, and I guess I forgot to put in, but it's a little late now. Up here, me and Kel did do a Chick-fil-A run, so let's see. He was trying, since I wasn't feeling good, you know, at least get some food in me. And it worked. And I'm just gonna put a little, because it didn't take too terribly long. And then now I am videoing. Yay! So, put this one down. I'm gonna put it over here. And actually, I think I can use this brown mild liner. See how that works. So I have not packed at all. And truthfully, I probably won't pack until like either Saturday morning or Friday evening. If I'm being honest, packing's gonna occur Saturday morning. I already know what I'm gonna wear to the wedding. It's a bit of a fancy wedding, so it's a dress that I've had for a couple of years, but I only ever wore it to a military ball that I went to way back when, so I feel pretty good wearing that to the wedding, so that'll be good. And then what do I want to do? I think I'm gonna not put anything here, but then I am going to put in, I want to put something in that'll mark in that his sister's. Oh, and I have an appointment at the dentist tomorrow. Everybody's favorite, right? Oh look, I have a dental tooth. There we go. So I'll be doing that. Kel just has to go get a haircut, and I'll put that down for haircut day for him. I'm contemplating repainting my nails because I don't know how I feel about the white, but we'll cross that bridge later, I guess. So I got this, I need boxes. Oh, and I do also need to put in something about packing. So I'm gonna steal this. It's a Coffee Monsters Co. Sticker to put in packing. None of these colors will go. I may just wind up doing like a swatch with my Tombow if I need to. Here, this one will do. I think this light blue will work, and then maybe this teal. We're gonna try it. We'll see how it works out. So, how do we want? I think we can do it. All right, so my dentist was really awesome, and since I am losing my job in August, at the end of August, they actually were awesome and were able to work me in for a cleaning, my yearly, biannual, or whatever, however often you're supposed to do a cleaning. They worked me in for it, which I was very grateful for, because, I mean, I'll have overall health insurance through my husband, but Unfortunately, it doesn't involve vision or dental. So we'll have to see about getting more insurance that covers that, I guess. So, which it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. It's just, you know, a bit of a pain. So I wanted to make sure that I got my teeth done so that at least I know, hey, I've got like 6 months if I need to before figuring out. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Kelv's parents come in. Truthfully, if I'm being honest, I'm gonna wind up packing on Saturday morning. That's just gonna be how it goes. We're gonna be in OKC all of this. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that there and I'm gonna let her in. Find time to pack. Again, not the best handwriting, but it's there now, so that'll be good. I kind of want to do like more of a pink or a red again for his sisters coming in. Let's do this one, because his sisters will get here about that time. I can't remember if I mentioned it before, but the communication on timing of things is not the best. It's not the best, but that's all right. We're gonna work through that. I did have to put my time in for work, and I wanted to get here we go. I wanted to get one of these little dot things here. This gray one will be perfect. Maybe there we go. So we shall do this. I mean, it doesn't look the worst. It also doesn't look the best, but that's okay. I'll put this here because I did my timesheet. Alrighty, so what I'm gonna do here, that looks so naked though. That doesn't look bad. You know what I'm gonna do is put this back. Where'd I get it from? There we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just draw a line, and I'm going to do it with this green 228 Tombow, because truthfully we will be doing family time, because everybody but me is a night owl, so probably be honestly later than 10, but my goal is to only be 10. And then what we're going to do is KB's family is going to come in, and as soon as they land, which should be somewhere in here, we're going to be picking them up, and I think just hanging out in OKC for a bit. So I'm not really sure what we're doing, but I'll put that there, and then I will leave that to just kind of write in what we do. I suspect we will have breakfast in the morning, so I'll put that down. All right, and the last thing that I am going to put down is just some wedding things. The question is, which ones? I think that'd be a little bit too much pink there. I really like the boldness of this one. So what we're gonna do, I might pop these in down here, because if I'm being honest, I'm gonna pop in a picture of me and my husband here. So let's see. I want to leave room. Alrighty, and so I'll put a picture of me and my husband at the wedding, or maybe the rehearsal dinner, because I believe there's a rehearsal dinner somewhere in this area. Alrighty, so it is Friday. I kind of skipped planning Thursday, because one I'd already set it up into we were doing family time, and then after that I was exhausted, so I just sat in bed and like knitted for like an hour or two before going to bed. So yeah, today's Friday. We didn't really go anywhere to have breakfast like I thought we would. Truthfully, we kind of got coffee and that was all she wrote. So I am gonna try and switch some of this around a little bit. Additionally, I am going to go ahead and plan out Saturday and Sunday, because I know for a fact I will not be opening the camera after today. So just because we've got wedding stuff tomorrow evening and then the actual wedding on Sunday. So we're gonna be traveling. Anyway, so for family time yesterday, we went to Yum Yum with my husband's sisters. So Yum Yum is the same place that we went to last week as well. I think it was just last week, right? Yeah, we went to Yum Yum last Wednesday. It is so good. It's like this wonderful, like, soul food. Fantastic. So yeah, we did that. We also went in OKC after we picked up my husband's parents. We went to Fusion Buffet, I think. So we went and ate at Fusion Buffet, and actually I think I have dots somewhere, so I'm actually going to use them because why not? So I've got these beautiful little dots, and I'm just gonna plop that down there and get my Hongdian N8. So buffet. And we did go, of course, with my husband's sisters and mom and dad, but also Mary Chechi, a Mary Chechi. So I'm gonna write that down. Okay. Which that was my first time meeting. So a Mary Chechi is my husband's aunt, and so yeah. Oh, and then we also did a whole lot of shopping yesterday, which was like with my husband's sisters, which was nice, but then also I kind of already did all my shopping for the month, and so I didn't have any money. Totally my fault, don't get me wrong, but it was just like, I felt like a kid. I was like, I mean, I could, but I don't need to type situation. And so we went to a whole lot of places. We went to, oh no, I smudged. Well, that's very unfortunate. Here, I got some blotter paper here. I don't know that I can make that look better, but we'll put the blotter paper there. So we went to Target. And then we also went to TJ Maxx. It was half that my husband's sisters needed a few things, and then also half like we wanted something to do. So and then afterwards, and it wasn't at 8, this was all, honestly, I think we got home by 7:30, but it is what it is. Sometimes this timeline strip is realistic, and then other times it's not, because you write things like yum yum and stickers are big, so is what it is. So we went to Target, TJ Maxx. We also went to Kohl's. Oh wait, I think it's OHL. I don't go there that often. It'll be fine. And then Ulta as well. So, my husband's family is from Tampa, Florida area, and they, so they were not prepared for, or they were a little over prepared for us to like basically not have anything here in Oklahoma. So anytime we were like, oh yeah, we have that, or you know, like Target, TJ Maxx, Kohl's, Ulta, stuff like that, they were like, oh my gosh, really? It's like, yeah, we don't live in the Stone Ages here. But it was funny to listen to them be like, oh my gosh, you have that here? I feel like Oklahoma gets a bad rap for whatever reason, which I hate, because I think Oklahoma, honestly, cost of living's decent, and I don't know. I think that Oklahoma is the butt end of jokes for absolutely no good reason. So that's my 2 cents anyway. All right, and we are going to go to the farmer's market tomorrow before we head out. Breakfast-wise, so this morning I got coffee on the porch with my husband, which was awesome. And that was my breakfast. I'm not really a huge breakfast eater, so only if we have people in or staying with us and stuff will we actually eat breakfast. But his sisters are staying in a hotel in town because they're allergic to dogs. So me and my husband got to enjoy our coffee on the porch before going to pick up his parents and stuff in OKC. And then, of course, we spent time there, which really all we did was go eat and visit a Mary Chechi. Dinner-wise tonight, honestly, we ate so much, it was at a buffet, that I will be surprised if we eat anything. So what I'm gonna do is try to rehab this a little bit and just make a swatch, because technically, even though his parents are in town, they have not actually come to see our house yet. So they will be, and actually I'm gonna do this to, there we go, just cover it up, it'll be fine. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we dropped them off at the hotel in town, and then we came home, which we're totally fine with, because like we wanted time to kind of decompress and stuff anyway, and they were like, we're really tired, we would like to nap. So they won't be coming until to see the house until later this evening, because my husband's mom specifically requested that that she get to see a sunset at our house, because we're always talking about how gorgeous the sunsets are. So that's what we're gonna do, is watch the sunset as a family, which I think is gonna be super special. Yeah, I know everywhere has sunsets, and I mean, I just think they're so beautiful. Should I put it down here? Yeah, I think so. So, and the sunset, truthfully, doesn't happen until around 9 or so, but they're gonna get here, and then we will, you know, watch the sunset. So, and then I'm actually, I think I saw a little, I mean, I know I don't have a watch a sunset emoji, but, or emoji or thing, but I think I'm gonna put this chair down right here, and I'm just gonna put, all right, there we go. So, because that's really like the biggest request that his mom had, was like, I want to come at sunset. I want to come at sunset. So we are going to watch the sunset, which I'm super stoked for. Then tomorrow morning, we are going to take the family to the farmer's market. So, go into the farmer's market. What else? Oh, then we are going to travel, and I think I have some of those little mini emoji sampler things that has travel on it. So I actually want to use those. Yes, because I have several. So let's do that. And I actually want to draw. Yeah. Actually, I want to do it in green. So this is Tombow 228. So we're going to plan to head to the DFW area around 1 tomorrow. So we're going to spend the morning like doing a couple things. I think my husband's mom needs to go back to Ulta because she didn't go with us yesterday. They weren't here yet. And so we'll be going to the farmer's market, probably doing a little bit of shopping, mainly just so she can get whatever she needs from Ulta. And then we're going to be heading to DFW. So, and that's going to take us about 3 hours to get there because we're roughly 2.5 or 3. So if we leave at like 1, so 1, 2, 3, we'll go here. So we should get there around 3:30 or 4 o'clock. After that, we are going to a wedding dinner. So I wanted to save the pretty pink Tombow 772. So at around like 5 or 6, I want to say, I'm gonna put right here. I believe there's going to be like a I don't know that it's a rehearsal dinner. I think it's just a regular like dinner at wherever, at a family member's house. So we're gonna do that, and I think to mark that in, I'm going to use, I think I'll do this one right here. So, and I'll do it in this red. So again, this is Diamond Burgundy Royale, and this pin, highly recommend. It is a Hongdian in 8. And I actually am just now seeing that I put this rehearsal dinner there. I have a feeling the rehearsal dinner is going to be done way before that. So I'm going to pull it up because if we're being very honest about my husband's family, the cousins are probably going to want to go and do something out and about this evening. And so let me not smudge this though. So I'm going to set that there. Let's see if we can find something to mark in the whole going out and celebrating. Once upon a time, I had like a little, oh, you know what? Here, I actually have, perfect. It's actually a sampler that's meant for New Year's, but I'm going to use it. So this is a sampler from Brienne Nicole Designs, and this is a New Year's freebie actually. Super cute. I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. So I do like Brienne Nicole Designs stuff quite a bit. What I will say is if you order from her, then make sure that you're okay with getting it like a month later. And she's very honest about that on her Etsy shop and everything. So it's not like it should be a surprise and oh my gosh or anything. I just did not check that personally, and so I was like really surprised when it took so long for my order to get in. But again, she was very upfront about it on the website, so that's all on me for not, you know, getting or reading. I guess it's not on me or it is on me for not reading, basically. So we're probably going to go out with the cousins. There we go. And then, of course, we have the lovely, wonderful wedding. So, what do I want to put? I really like these stickers, by the way. Let's see. Maybe I'll put this one for the wedding. And then there's going to be like a after reception dinner type deal as well. Okay. So the wedding is at 5. So we'll probably get there about 4:30. Better late than never. Well, that's not exactly late. And then the after party, of course, is going to be after, so. And truthfully, I'm just gonna draw a long line because I suspect, again, festivities being what they are, will be out late. Not complaining, just saying that's most likely how that's gonna go. And so I'm just gonna kind of doll this up a smidgen. And I know that it's all like New Year's stuff, but I feel like a cake and all of this just screams celebration to me, so I think it fits. So I'm gonna do it. Before this is just gonna be me getting ready. I am very blessed, lucky, I don't know. Maybe I just don't care enough. I don't know. But I definitely do not take that long to get ready. I'm usually the person that's done before most of the other women. My husband would probably disagree with me on this, so but it usually only takes me like 30 or 45 minutes because truthfully I do the exact same makeup pretty much every time. Maybe I might put some eyeliner on or something, but past that, nothing changes with me. I've pretty much had the same makeup routine for like 10 years. Yeah. So, though I did think about, and I don't do my hair, but I did kind of think about bringing, I've got one of those automatic curlers, but I don't think I don't know that I'm gonna bring that, so, but I am gonna get ready, and then we're gonna go have a blast at this wedding. That's pretty much it as far as what we will do in the morning. Truthfully, probably just get coffee, probably also get some lunch, and then after that, you know, go and enjoy a wedding. So it'll be fun, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed the way that I did the videos by doing pretty much the setup in one video, releasing that on a Wednesday, and then coming back and doing the actual fill out process in real time, let me know in the comments. If you liked this video, please consider giving it a like, a thumbs up, whatever. And then if you have any questions about anything, feel free to leave a comment. I love chatting with y'all in the comments, so feel free to do that. Other than that, if you've made it this far, thank you so much, and I hope you will come back for the next video. Bye!